Hi, I'm Pattu from freefincal. Today, let's talk about should I invest in a mutual fund SIP or invest on my own each month? This is a question asked by a reader recently, and I've been asked this question before. And this is obviously a newbie question. So, experienced investors would immediately say it doesn't matter. As long as you're regular and systematic, it doesn't matter. But it requires some kind of explanation of at least why I would recommend manual investing instead of the SIP. Simply because of the way in which the SIP is being packaged and sold. See, if you go to a jewel shop, when you finish the purchase, the salesperson will hand out a form to you. First of all, they will ask for your mobile, so that they can send you all those annoying SMSs. Then they will hand out a form to you and say, please fill out this form. We have a gold scheme. You pay for 11 months. We will pay the 12th month installment and then you can buy jewels, blah, blah, blah. Some kind of thing. Why? Because they're locking in business. SIP is basically a way to lock in business for the AMC and the salespeople. That is all. There is nothing overtly beneficial for the investor by simply automating investments. See, after all, today you can start an SIP online in 2 clicks, you can stop it in 2 clicks. So, people who do not understand the ins and outs of a mutual fund, at least the basics of mutual fund risks and the basics of why they are investing and what are the basics of the portfolio management that they have to carry out later on, they are not going to continue investing for too long. Once the market falls, they will stop the investment and wait for the right time to invest. I see so many people in Asa and Ideas Wealth waiting for the right time to invest. That's the dumbest thing that anybody can do. I've said that so many times here before. Anyway, so those kind of things they are going to do whether they do SIP or not. It's a simple automation is not going to help you overcome any behavioral biases. It's not going to make you disciplined in any way. If I say manually invest, many people may not do a good job of manual investing. They are going to get confused. Oh, if I do manual investing, when should I invest? Is there a best way to invest? Can I invest before the monthly expiry on the closing Thursday? What do they call it? Yeah, that the futures expiry, right? And so they are going to ask all sorts of questions like this. That's fine. It's a rites to passage. It's the way a person evolves and becomes a better investor. I think it's best that they figure out all these and finally realize that it doesn't matter whether you invest on the 1st or 15th or 28th. It doesn't make any kind of difference. Then people are going to get worried about should I invest on dips? Should I wait for it to dip by 1%, 2%, and so on? I have also faced these kind of problems. I've been doing manual SIP for about almost 10 years now. It's a rites to passage. You have to go through these, and it's fine. We can't simply say no, do SIP. That's the best way, and that kind of shutting out other kind of choices is unacceptable. Just like people are saying, oh, if you are not invested in mutual funds, you are not financially literate. That kind of nonsense, I don't subscribe to, and I will never do it. Of course, people are always going to misunderstand what I say. When I said don't in mutual fund investing is a choice, then people are asking where else will I invest. I spent a whole video saying where else you can invest. So now again, for this, people are not going to agree with me. That's fine. But my contention is that investing should be goal based. We should be very, very clear about why we are investing. What is the way we are going to manage the risk in the investment systematically? Once we are aware of that, then it doesn't matter how we invest. The way SIP is being sold as basically some kind of a contract between the AMC and the investor, which it is not, as if some people think there will be some penalty levied if an SIP is missed. No such penalty is levied. There is no such contract. This is not an insurance premium. And many people even think they are going to invest in an SIP instead of a mutual fund. So because of the bad way in which the SIP is packaged just to lock in business, get as much AUM as possible, the better way behaviorally, I would say, and many people would be shocked at this, it's counterintuitive, but in my opinion, it's behaviorally better for an investor to appreciate goal-based investing, appreciate portfolio management, and understand what actually mutual fund SIP is doing. You're basically accumulating units. You buy units in exchange for money, and if you want the money, you sell the units and the AMC will give you the money at the existing NAV on both transactions. That kind of an appreciation, it's better to have from day one, or as at least as soon as possible. And when you then you understand whether you invest manually or do SIP, it doesn't matter, you're just doing the same thing. It gives you an understanding that you have to rebalance regularly. You have to reduce the risk in your portfolio regularly. I have asked questions like, I'm doing SIP, how can I rebalance? I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. The product is being packaged badly. So it's better to do manual investing. It's so much more comfortable. You can invest as much as possible, as little as possible. You can miss 2 or 3 installments because you have too many expenses. That's fine. I have done all that. I've stopped investing for 6 months, then caught it back again. See, the most important thing that you should track is the investment you make regularly. Many people are worried about tracking petrol bills, cinema expenses, restaurant expenses. What is the best app for tracking expenses? There's no waste of time. These are all trivialities. The most important point on your way to becoming a multi-crorepati is to track your investments. And as long as you track it, even if you miss a month or two because of some personal contingencies, you can always come back and invest more. Over 20-year period, 25-year period, all these missed months, when you are going to invest in SIP, all those questions will look childish. So my suggestion is, take your portfolio in your own hands. Get a hands-on feel for the investing process. Invest on your own each month. That is true discipline. Catch you later. Bye-bye.